Hi friends, this is attempt number 3 at this video because I am a rambling idiot, even more so than normal because now I'm in quarantine time and I have nobody to talk to all day except for my 17-year-old son, whom I adore. I just need other people to talk to, that's all. I also probably need to shower, but that's not gonna fucking happen. Actually, it is. It's going to happen like right after this, but because I'm to the point where I don't want to be in the same room as myself anymore, and I can't really not. So, it was my third attempt because the second one I was demonstrating how I can't stop touching my face, and then like 2 minutes of the video is devoted to me trying to then clean my super greasy paw prints off my fucking glasses. So, it's going well. It's going well. But the reason that you showed up here is because you would love to hear me talk about people that I dated back when I showered. So I'm gonna do that. I figured I would go for 2 kind of small ones. These guys I went on 2 dates with one. I'm not proud of that. And 1 date with the other, and they were both ridiculous. It did crack me up though that in my notebook where I keep all of this information, I nicknamed one of them Bag of Dicks. So that one was good. He's unfortunately the one I went on 2 dates with. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna say that second date was probably because he was really tall. Yeah. In the online dating world, if you haven't entered it a lot of short dudes. It's fine. I'm not a short girl. I'm 5'9". I'm not super tall. I'm apparently lesbian tall, but that's a whole different story for a different day. But yeah. And I don't want to date people that are shorter than me, and I'm not like ashamed of it really. I feel like we all have physical things that we do and don't like. And there's this, people, by people I mean short guys, are often like, you shouldn't judge short guys and you should date us anyway and you should give us a chance. Have you done that with a fat girl lately? No, you haven't. You fucking make fun of them. Go fuck yourself. I like what I like. You like what you like. Do you know how many motherfuckers, well, this isn't a good start to this story, have come up and been like, oh my god, you have a big nose? A ton. Do I then counter with like, you should date me anyway because you shouldn't? No, why would I want to date that person? That's terrible. Which is the segue into Bag of Dicks. He was super tall. He was really nice, like via, the talking. On the, I think it was OkCupid? Might have been Plenty of Fish. I don't remember. There's so fucking many. So long ago. Super nice, like super interesting. Whatevs. And we started like texting our actual phones with our actual numbers, and pictures were sent back and forth. Everybody was wearing clothes in all of the pictures. That's also not a thing that I do. Is this the video where I talked about hump day? I don't know. Anyway, so pictures are, the shadows, man. Pictures are going, and I sent him one where I'm smiling and I'm going, and that's it. I don't really send a lot of open mouth pictures because I don't really take a lot of them. So, and he was like, wait, send me one with your smile, please. Like with an open mouth smile. And I was like, fuck, man. Because this was a while ago. So this was pre-braces. And I did, even though I should have told him to fuck off right then. And he was like, oh, okay. It's not too bad. Okay, the picture, I don't remember which picture I sent him, but it wasn't like, it was sort of subtle. He was like, I thought you had like super jacked up teeth. And I was like, oh, I do. It's cool. And he was like, oh, that's fine. It's fine. Thank you. Thank you for making that concession for me. Apparently I was excited because I went on the fucking date. I am aware. Again, he was like 6'5", okay? That's not a thing that ever happens. And then and then I found out why he was still on dating sites at 6'5", because he was a dick. So, we went on one date where he, like, when I showed up and met him, he was just like, hey, what's up? And then, like, went back to his phone or whatever. And then we were sitting there talking about normal things, and just mid-conversation, he was like, so when do you think you're going to get braces? And again, should have told him to fuck off. But I was like, I mean, that's a fair question. No, it's fucking not. It's really easy for me to be mad at, like, past life Christina, but I'm a work in progress, yo. Constant growth. Anyway, so, it was fine other than that. And then, so we're texting, like, all the time, and he does that thing where he's like, I want to play the game where you, like, ask me a question, then I ask you a question, except that, like, I'm going to make fun of all your questions. And really just, I want to talk about myself. And I'm going to outlaw you, like, super easy ones, because I don't actually want to hear from you. I just wanted to talk about myself. And, like, twice a day this would happen, where I would ask him some question, and he would call me in response and just be like, I needed to call you for this because the answer is so, yeah, like, it's so involved. And it would just be this, like, 10-minute spiel about fucking weirdness. Told me how he's pretty sure he saw Bigfoot, but he didn't actually see him. He just smelled him. Okay. And how he pretty much single-handedly saved a guy's life because he makes CBD oils. So there was that. It was cool. The second date, he came over to my house and fell asleep watching movies. And then, like, woke up at like 3 a.m. and was like, can I just stay here? And I'm like, well, you already are. Like, literally, I don't even know, like, nothing physical. Like, we hugged once or twice, and I think that was it. But he did sleep in my bed. Just slept there. Snored like a fucking freight train. Oh my God. Like, I slept for maybe 45 minutes because dude had some fucking sinus issues. Like, it was real bad. Like his lungs went the whole length of his body, and he was just snorking up all the air in the room and then, like, violently expelling it at the back of my head. It was cool. And then I think, like, he sort of, like, half ghosted me, and I called him on it. And he was like, you need to chill because, like, I'm not ready for it. And just was, like, super douchey about it. And I was like, I just wanted to call attention to the fact that, like, you've been texting me 47 times a day for a month, and now you're not. And if you want to tell me why, that's cool. Or you can just wander off. But if you're going to give me some, like, spiel about how you're so much better than me, you can fuck off with that bullshit. It's fine. So that's Bag of Dicks. And the second tiny story I have is actually even smaller because there was only one date. It was the Compliment King. I didn't have a better name for him because there was only one date, and it wasn't even that long of a date. It was sort of a spur of the moment thing. We were talking online. He was like, let's go get a drink. And I was like, sure. He was younger than me, so I was already like, because again, that's another thing that I don't know. I've gone on dates with dudes that are younger than me multiple times. It doesn't seem to work out well, so I don't know. So anyway, we were sitting there, and he was like, what would you say your best feature is? And I was like, well, it's my eyes, probably. And he's like, no, it's your hips. And I was like, well, first of all, stop. All of this is just strange. Like, I'm glad that you're now an expert on me after knowing me for 45 seconds. But yeah, so he was like, yeah, it's your hips. And I said, oh yeah, those are pretty great too. I don't know. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, vain much? I agreed with the thing that you said about me, and you think that I'm vain? It's okay for me to think that I'm cute. Shut the fuck up, weirdo. Like, I don't need you to tell me it. Like, I wasn't just sitting around on my sofa waiting for some pretty boy to come tell me I look nice so that I have validation and meaning in my life. That was Christina at like 16. Thank you very much. It's not me now. I said it that way because I forgot how old I was just then. Yeah. So that was him. That was really the only part of that story, other than he had like gigantic arms. It wasn't awful, but that, and then he was like just sort of super aggressive with the affection. And I was like, I don't know you. Please stop touching me. Nothing like super terrible, but it was really weird. I like my bubble, man. You have to I have to know you before you get in my personal space. It's not, you can't just like shove you away. No. It's gross. I leave people all up in my business. My kid is in the bathroom. It never fails. I was just about to end this video and then go take a shower because I smell like fucking cheesy feet. And then my kid is in the bathroom because he knows it. All week long. I need more bathrooms. I need a bigger house. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this weirdness. I don't have anything else for you. Hope you're staying safe out there. This video is gonna make no sense in like a year. It doesn't really make sense now. Yeah. Fuck you, guy. I finally got braces and you're never gonna see it. Ah ha ha ha. Fucking bag of dicks.